Welcome back to the Hydroponics Daily. Today's topic is deep water culture. This is a form of hydroponics that involves a lot of water in a big tank, and your plants sit in the tank in little holders, and they root into just the water, the fertigation solution directly, and they're completely submerged in that solution, which means that there's got to be a lot of air in that water, dissolved in that water, otherwise those roots are going to rot and die. So plants don't like having their feet in water, just like you don't like having your feet in water. Except when your feet are in water, you have blood flowing oxygen to your toes. Whereas plants don't. They don't have a recirculatory system that can take oxygen down to their roots. So you need an air pump, maybe an air stone in there, always pumping in fresh oxygenated air to keep that water nice and aerated. And it's a highly productive system. It's probably the original hydroponic system that was developed in probably the 1920s, 1930s, and commercialized in the 70s. And you'll see this is a popular one in North America. Lots of floating beds in almost like Olympic swimming pool sized tanks in greenhouses. And this is a closed deep water culture system. In the diagram here, where you would find it sort of an indoor home, somebody's hobby or side hustle. If you had a commercial system, it would be what's called an RDWC, which is a recirculating. So just like in NFT, you would have a pipe taking some of the water solution off all the time, and then going into a nutrient tank and adding new nutrients in, adjusting the pH, and then pump circulating that back in. So that'd be a recirculating DWC. And you can get some really fancy kit. This is the one, if you're a tech head and you love engineering, then DWC is your dream, because you can get some really fancy recirculatory systems with vortexes running the water around, alien systems. They're one of the brands that make all these. There's quite a few though. Engineers tend to be drawn to hydroponics because they can design their own systems, and now with 3D printing, you could probably 3D print your own DWC system. It's a popular one. It's also the one with the most issues. So because you've got so much water, you've got the ability for scum and algae to get in there. The aeration can mess up the nutrients, and if it's running too fast, then some of the nutrients, the pH can rise quite highly in a DWC if you're not looking at it. And it's the one with gold leaf. If I'm completely honest, it's the one that has the most issues. Now, there are people using gold leaf, or liquid gold as it's known in the UK, really well, and they love it. And then there are other people who struggle with it, and it's normally due to the air pump being on for too long. So you don't have to have that air pump running continuously. You can have it running for 10 minutes every hour or something like that, and it doesn't have to be on full power. So that's normally where the issues come, is around this air pump and how long it's on for. I've never used DWC. I would love to use DWC. I'd like to try it, yeah. If anyone's out there who makes DWC systems and is watching, send me one. It's the other issue with DWC is the noise. So that those air pumps are very noisy, and combine that with your inlets, your air inlet fans and your recirculatory fans, this whole system can get very noisy. Air pumps just tend to vibrate, so they don't make a sound so much, they make a vibration. And so if you place that, if you're on a first floor or not on the ground floor, then they can, the lights have just gone off. They can make a vibration that you can't hear in the grow room, but the people below you say, "What the hell is that noise?" So that's something to consider, especially if you don't want the people below you to know that you're growing hydroponically. So, Hydroponics Daily. Today's subject was DWC. If you've used it, if you've got any other thoughts, comments, criticisms, drop us a comment on social media or send us an email. Thank you very much.